I'm Ruthie, she, they, and I play Sentinel, she, they.
I'm Will, he, him, and I play Moxie, she, her.
I'm Imi, she, her, and I play Amaya, also she, her.
I'm Steve, he, him. I play Aura, he, him.
I'm Sarah, she, her, and I play Freya, she, her.
Hi, I'm Mike, he, him, and I'm playing Eugene Ballantyne, he, him.
I'm Charlie, he, him, and I'm your DM.
Last weekend I got a fantastic shipment from our friends at Critical Kit, who by the time this has gone out, it's probably your 1 month anniversary. Congratulations.
Might be longer.
Maybe a bit longer. Congratulations on your nuptials. And I bought everyone character dice.
Oh, what? Oh, wow, thank you.
Yours glow in the dark.
Yes!
Allegedly. Sarah.
No, that's not going to work.
Oh, that's amazing.
Ruthie, you didn't have to do that.
No, I don't have to do that. I wanted to. I had to guess because we don't know much about Amaya. The worst part of this was that I asked Charlie who his favourite NPC was, and he gave me an NPC that is now no longer in the campaign. But these are some skill dice.
Oh, these are so cool.
Thank you
And
so
I even
much.
got some for Steve, but rest in peace. But I got some Steve dice.
Are they just
so
pure
nice.
black?
They're black and sparky.
Yeah, that's
and
about
I
right.
also got some for me.
I will use these today.
So this is what I was saying. I spent loads of money. I bought everyone dice.
That is really awesome.
Great, that's so cool.
These actually tie into something about my sword that you don't know about either.
Your standard, right? Oh, they're so cool.
That is awesome, thank you.
Thank you so much,
So be using
Ruthie.
these today.
These look like
Definitely
flowers.
wrong.
The reason Steve isn't here is because he's having the baby.
R.I.P.
Yeah, so...
All right.
But on the plus side, Sarah's back.
Sarah's here. I mean, we can't really say RIP to Steve because he's not going to be resting anytime soon.
No.
Oh.
All right, Steve.
You guys found yourselves back in the city of Dustmere and immediately caught up in a plot that seems... It's not a Lucasade, what the fuck?
No, nice.
You got yourselves caught up into a plot that seemed to run deeper politically than you expected, and what happened last session? Fucking hell, it's 2 weeks ago.
I kissed my girlfriend.
You guys went down into the sewers, so you recognised after much conspiring that you'd caught the tail of something that you thought was a plot among the dukes, and there were lots of different theories flying around. The idea of the dukes trying to turn themselves into gods. There was something that I think Amaya mentioned about keepers, but you weren't sure. You came out unknown, but you did know that your job given to you by Ilram, the keeper, was to find out the source of Debiles' strange worshipping in the streets. The guy wasn't even in the city yet, but people were worshipping him. And you identified these strings of illusion going down into the ground, and you followed them into the sewers. And what you found there was a small, like a hag-like creature that was toying with these threads and connecting them to people's minds to make them worship Duke Debiles. And under its control was also a giant snake that you guys fought valiantly, and Sarah was there.
Sarah got pouring blood on
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
But unfortunately, all your wounds, you fell.
Snake, yeah.
And then you crawled out the sewers back into the hideout, where Kaz was finally done with all of your shit.
Literally.
So you gathered yourselves up after one night on the floor. You got some rooms in the inn next door, and then the rest of you went back to see Ilram to deliver the news. He seemed to shrug off the idea. He said, "Good job." He gave you the writ that you were after, And he also said that after you convinced him, he said that he will remain near the city for the next 2 days. But in his mind, the matter is closed. The only real faith is that of the Shining Servants in his eyes. But if you find any other evidence, then contact him. But he'll be gone in 2 days. He then pointed you in the direction of the Archivist Guild, where there was a robbery. Eugene went to visit the alchemists finally and saw the arch alchemist, who is the leader of the city and Debiles' stead for now. And then we head back to the inns, where Aura asked for Freya's help.
What did you do?
With a vision.
Did you do this?
Well, not a vision, sorry, with praying. He wanted to meditate to try and explore this thing that he had a faith in. He was really unsure of everything. He said, "Look, I just want, can you help me out?" And so you guided him through a meditation again. It's the evening, and Freya, you are watching Aura, and he's still in this meditative state, and he's still sat there breathing.
Sorry.
What's that?
He said he still sat there.
Oh, that's what I was wondering about you then.
He's still sat there breathing, like deep, sleeping breaths.
So he's still breathing.
What do? He's sat there, his eyes closed.
Welcome to the party, pal.
I mean, I'll wait a couple minutes to see if he's just gonna...
Yeah, it's been like a good 10 minutes.
Cool. I'm just like sitting on my bed like this isn't normal. Reading. It's not normal. Oh, poke him bit.
Yeah, he doesn't react.
There's no one else in the room with me.
No,
Right.
it's just you guys.
Can I throw some water on him?
Yeah, you get your water skin splash over his face, and he kind of slumps onto the side of the bed.
He trusted you.
I didn't do this. It's almost like he was written out. It's almost like he was given an out.
Okay, Aura? Shake him a little bit. Can I try and cast,
do your supercharged spell at him.
killing him
He
will help.
explodes.
Hadouken.
Sorry, Steve.
Can I try a cure wounds on him?
Yeah, sure.
Just pumping through a healing.
So you give him some pump him for healing. The spell, he absorbs the spell, the energy of the spell. His body, for what any wounds he would have had, they heal, but he remains unconscious.
I'm gonna run next door, or to whoever.
Nobody's
Where
back
am I?
yet.
You're in the Coal and Petal, the inn next door to Caxaria's. And Eugene, I think you were
Did
there.
we came...
Nobody was back.
We're not
yet.
Oh, we weren't
So
all
you're
back
on
yet.
your way back from the alchemy build. You're at Kaz's, aren't
Yeah.
you? With Moxie.
No.
No, I'm Moxie. I'm telling Moxie about...
You guys are there.
I'm
yeah.
telling Moxie about the really good cocktail menu that's at the Coal and Petal.
Okay, can I run downstairs see if anyone's in the main Coal and Petal bit?
Yeah,
Trying to
there's
find someone.
there's the same guy that's been there a few days. He's a short dwarf. He's wearing a suit and he's drinking some whiskey by the fire.
Okay, I'm
Classy.
not gonna go to him. I'm gonna go to Kaz's if I can.
Yeah, so
Can I
you
do
can,
it?
yeah.
I run as fast as I can.
You run down the steps. You bang on the door. Sentinel, you hear it.
I'll go up.
Yeah. So you let Freya in.
Yeah.
You open the door into the
Oh.
airlock.
Hi.
Hi, big problem. I might have broken Aura. He's unconscious. He won't wake up. I don't know what to do. Please help. Oh my god. Is
Kaz isn't back yet.
I broke Aura.
Is Kaz back yet?
No, not yet.
All right, hang on. I have to go and write a note and be like, I'm like in the Coal and Petal. Come and get me when you're ready.
I'm like bouncing up and down. I'm like, this is not good.
Yep. So you
This
take
has never happened
yeah.
before. I don't know.
You lock up, you leave the note, you go upstairs, Freya takes you into the Coal and Petal. The woman behind the bar's like wiping down, looking at you both like, doesn't seem to care.
No, she's a bitch.
Yeah, you go up, you see Aura slumped. He's kind of shifted now, and he's kind of like against the wall with his head down a bit.
Backhand him.
Okay, roll attack.
Please crit.
R.I.P. Steve.
10 minutes.
No, I mean, if you're just going to try and hit him, like, he takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage, unless you roll a natural 1.
No, I rolled an 11.
Yeah, so he takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Do that like 30 times and see what happens.
His he moves his cheek slightly from the impact. It goes pink, but he remains unconscious.
Can I
So you
do
can't
like an
control what
Arcana
happens
check
if you
to see if it's like if there's an effect on him?
From what? Sorry.
Like, can I do like an Arcana check to see if there's like some kind of effect
Sure.
that's causing him to...
Roll an Arcana check.
7?
So you in terms of Arcana, you check for any magic items on him. There's nothing there that you're not aware of.
What were you doing?
I just led him through like a meditation thing. This has never happened to me.
I mean, oh fuck! What have we done?
Should I? Can I do a detect magic?
Well, at least we don't have to worry
Just go
about
straight
his like
down.
magic license, I guess. I don't think
Silver
that's
linings.
the main issue here, Sentinel.
So you roll. So yeah, you
just do a detect magic. I'm
yeah.
just gonna do it as a spell, not as a
Oh wow, fully panicking.
Okay, so the couple of magic items on him flare in your vision, but there is no effect around him. He is just out cold. It would be like looking at a normal person. He's asleep.
It's because that's the wrong fucking thing. Sorry, I'm in the wrong.
What do we do?
I mean, the only thing I can think of is try and get him down to Kazi so he's at least out of the way, but... Hang on, let me just check that was the right one. Yeah.
Don't mind us with a carrion and
carrying a body.
Can I at least like move him so he's in a nice...
Yeah.
The recovery
So he-
position.
Whose room is he in?
He's in the boys' room.
Oh no! Oh
Do we
no!
just want to put him on the bed for now?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I won't re-roll. Yeah, you take a few minutes. He's heavy. He's wearing armor, and you lift him up, dump him onto the bed.
Oh, okay. Can I look at his weird
Oh
scarry
yeah, it's
thing?
weird.
Okay, you start undressing him.
I say sorry. As I'm doing
Freya! Freya, now is not the time. Also, he's engaged.
It's not that high. It's not that high up. Like it's on his like lower rib cage. So you take
Is it now?
you pull up the mail, the plate armor quickly.
Can't just call him the male.
the mail. And it is like it's like a scar. And there is almost like this the same as if you'd seen it before. I think you had. It's a blackening of the flesh around it, but almost like a tattoo. It doesn't look like it's necrosing. It just looks like there's some kind of ink or something around the area. It doesn't look like it's healing properly, but it doesn't look worse. It doesn't look any different.
Can I cast message and be like, is there anyone in there? Just
Sure.
at him.
Or can you hear me?
Or are you there?
Yeah. Does message tell you if it doesn't succeed?
I mean, I wouldn't.
hear anything back, right?
Yeah, I just wouldn't hear anything.
Yeah. So you send the message, and there's no response.
He's definitely breathing. I don't know what else we can do. I think either we need a healer or a better wizard. Like, I don't know magic or shit. This is inherited. I didn't learn any of this.
I don't know what to do.
He's on the bed. So
I think we're just gonna have to leave him.
Just make him more comfortable.
I mean, that's why I put him on the bird. Do you want to tuck him in? Should we take his armor off? So he's just
take his armor off?
Let's take his armor off.
you could so you can like unbuckle the plate mail and stuff like that. So you take off the big bits of armor, like and the parts on his arms. So he's just there in his shirt and his trousers.
So the thing is, isn't his like whole religion, like the whole, like the stuff that he's kind of trying to contact, not part of the main pantheon? So we can't even take him to the religious district because they'll be like, the fuck. So they find anything out.
You would probably know, Freya, that it would be very difficult for someone to know. So the only way for someone to know who you're worshipping is usually the sort of paraphernalia. So it would require a very powerful cleric to actually be able to go, oh, I can tell from a basic spell that he's not worshipping someone from the pantheon. So there's a chance, they could see something you're not aware of, but it would be difficult for them to know he hasn't got a lot of illegal paraphernalia on him that you know of. So
Let's just take away whatever sigil thing he had.
Yeah, and then, well, I don't really want to carry him into the district tonight. I guess we try and get a message and get someone to come pick him up. I'd be like, from someone that we kind of, I don't know, someone from G.N.S. and be like, hey, I was meditating on G.N.S. with my friend and he's out. Can we do anything to help him? And then...
Yeah, that could work.
I mean, what else do you want? Like, our options here are our options here are leave him here and we just say that he's really hungover. We got him super drunk and we just leave him here for a month. We try and get him down to Kaz's, but she'll be so mad at me if I just leave basically a dead guy in a house for a month. Or we take him to the religious district. Or we did a humane thing and just off him.
Put him down.
Oh my gosh!
at that point, Eugene,
Sentinel.
Amaya, and Moxie.
Hey, this is the business. This is the business that I work in. We just kind of deal with the problem and make it go away.
So we're downstairs. So can we hear this going on?
You're walking. So you were just say you're walking up the stairs, and you arrive when you hear them arguing about that.
What did you guys do to Aura?
I did nothing. This was all her.
This was not my fault. This is... he was going too deep.
Too deep in what, Freya? What's happened?
He has a fiance.
This is Ruthie, not Sentinel.
Yeah, he's out cold. So you guys come in and you see
Why are we talking about his fiancée? What's going on?
I do not know what he is getting involved in, but it's too far.
Isn't he just asleep?
We've tried for a good
We've
half
tried.
an hour
I backhanded
to make
him.
Amaya's gonna be like, let me try it. I'm gonna pick him up by the shoulders and like shake him.
Don't do that. We don't do that.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just roll a percentile.
No.
1 point of shake damage.
Straight up break his
See how
spine.
badly you've just shook him.
Just give him a concussion.
I'm only a weak little Amaya.
You don't hear anything snap.
Is this like on Mice and
Oh
Men?
my god, I'm gonna go for help.
I put him down. I'm like, yeah, okay, that didn't help. Nothing.
You guys.
Can I just look at the body and see if I can see anything obvious? Like
Roll a medicine check.
I know
yeah, we should
Mike
try.
knows I'm not going to find
Just
anything.
Do you want can I help Eugene with a medicine check?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
So you roll with advantage or...
Cool. So that was a natural 15 for. I think it's going to be like
He has whiplash and
Yeah.
back muscles.
Purple
18.
bruise.
Okay, 18. So this is something that you've seen... at first glance, you would think this man's unconscious or he's asleep or something. But this is a phenomenon you've seen at the guild when someone has a bad reaction to alchemy or something like that, and they go into a very, very deep sleep, and it's almost like a recovery state.
Has he been ingesting any potions or poisons or any dodgy bottles of anything that you've been seeing lying around?
And not that I know of.
Has he been into my supplies? Has he had something that he maybe didn't know what it was?
No.
Well, what was going on in here? Clearly something's happened, Freya.
I just put out some candles. He shut his eyes. He was just
So
This is not helping your case, Freya.
So you saying someone came in and poisoned him? Maybe if you had your eyes closed.
maybe.
No, Freya sees all.
Freya
that's
does
true.
see you all.
So it must have been Freya then.
No.
We're not doing this again.
We've ascertained none of our group is trying to kill anyone else in the group previously.
All I'm saying is they were both together in a room. I mean, Freya's good, and I don't think she would do anything.
Why
but
did you put like candles on though?
It's just a ritual used to do in the...
You cast
forest.
a ritual on him?
No! It's just a hallucination thing.
Could he have gone like?
It's not magic. It's just,
Could he have just like gone into like a really deep sleep?
I guess.
I
Well, why
mean,
don't
he's
we
been
just
going
check on him
through
in
a
the
lot of
morning?
stress. He might just need a nap.
Check on him in the morning.
Well,
And
yeah.
also, Eugene will be
He
in
might
here, so
just
if he
need,
wakes
like-
up in the night, we'll know.
I'm okay with that.
And if there's a big problem, then we can either send him to some kind of healer temple district, and we'll just drop him
Or
off
prison.
there. And prison would work.
He would be contained.
Yeah, but people are looking for him.
Oh shit! You know, that is a very good point.
Prison is not the best idea.
Also, what? You don't just turn up to prison with an unconscious person and say,
Here
this
you
man
go.
is a criminal. Put him away.
Money, please.
Money, please.
Wait, that's not how it works.
Oh my god.
That's
Then
how
how do
bounties work.
policemen get paid?
Well,
They take the
Bounties,
criminals
right?
to the prisons and then they get paid money.
That is absolutely not how the police work.
So what are you guys doing?
Let's move
I
on
mean,
from
they
this.
he does have a bounty on his head, probably.
Okay.
So we definitely can't take him. Well, it's either here or Kaz's place.
We let him sleep
I don't really
for the
know if I
night,
want to.
and we cross our fingers that he'll be okay tomorrow.
I don't know if I would feel comfortable being in here by myself with.
I'll sleep in here too. It's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I can sleep through anything.
Let Freya sleeping on her own.
I don't know if that's reassuring.
No, I don't know if it is either.
Unless Moxie, you want to sleep here
I know
tonight
the
to keep
thought
Freya
that's there
company.
and all, and I appreciate it.
No,
but
I'd probably just go. I'd probably have my bed in Kaz's, probably.
Yeah, okay, sure. Not a problem. I don't see
Salt,
any
pepper, and
reason.
cumin.
I'm okay with going next door. I ain't gonna leave. I'm gonna slowly back out of the room.
Oh, where's Clayton?
This was not my fault.
Oh, he went
okay?
back.
yeah.
You went
We
back
paid
to-
him. We gave him some money.
We gave him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know if we gave you any money from Clayton on your behalf. We might need to check it back.
It would only be like 10 gold.
Yeah, it
tops.
wasn't a
Oh,
lot.
I don't remember what I had in the first place.
We didn't change it. We couldn't change it, but I don't know if we left
Yeah.
it if we decided.
Okay.
It would, yeah.
But we-
same
I
way.
think
I
we
wrote
will.
that you guys didn't take any, I think, but you can always divvy it up.
Yeah, we can chat it after. It's fine.
Okay. So you leaving Aura?
Well, I'm sleeping in the same room as Aura.
Well, I mean, it's only evening, not night. So
Yeah, it's dinner time.
Oh, okay.
what time is it?
Dinner time! Oh yeah, you got your
I
date!
do not have a date. It's a business meeting. It's absolutely a business. I've got to go. Bye.
Yeah, Sentinel runs away.
I guess we get food.
Yep.
I'll bring some back up for Aura. Maybe
We can leave him like a little plate of, I don't know, cheese and bread on his bedside
I
table.
suppose, as horrible as it sounds, like this is probably the safest place for him. Like I don't. I know going downstairs having some drinks on our own seems a bit disrespectful, but at least we can check if anyone goes upstairs.
I feel like he'd want us to live our lives.
And also, like,
Steve is gonna literally die.
Hi, Steve.
I'm gonna go downstairs and
Okay, so you guys close the door on Aura.
well, yeah, I don't want to leave the door open
Okay.
to like a dead
So
man.
so Sentinel's run off. You're down going to Kaz's. What's everyone else doing?
Dinner.
Can we do that thing where you tie like a hair like
Yeah.
between so
Okay.
you can know if someone's been in the room?
Yeah, sure. So you take a few minutes, you take out one of your curly hairs, and it's when you like balance it inside the door frame, right? And then you shut the
Yeah.
door. So so it's just above the latch. So if someone was to open it, it would fall out. But it seems it's firmly in there.
Cool.
Yeah, and then you go downstairs. Everyone goes downstairs for dinner.
Freya, I'm sorry that I said that accused you of doing such a thing with no evidence as well. That's horrible. I do apologise. I know you wouldn't do anything like that.
It's okay, Eugene. I mean, it did look suspicious.
Oh yes, it was
almost
incredibly
as suspicious
suspicious.
as your feet. You're the footprints in the sand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was so funny.
We need to stop having one-on-ones, you guys.
Okay, so you guys go to the bar. It's another lady on duty.
Oh,
She's a half elf. She's got lighter hair, tied in a ponytail. Hi there. How can I help you?
Yeah, can we see the cocktail menu, please?
Oh yeah, sure.
see you guys.
I was waiting. She bends down. She gets a little piece of paper out. It's just a handwritten sheet.
I'm so trustworthy.
Fuck you on it.
There's only three on there. There's like a kind of wine cooler type thing with
So
cactus
is that like
water.
a wine cooler, like a sangria?
It's made with red wine and like cactus water and a couple of chopped up herbs and stuff.
So yes, that's a sangria.
Okay. And there is a whiskey sour in there with egg whites, and there's also a shandy type drink as well.
So what shandy?
Moxie's on the shandies.
I feel like drinking.
Do you also have a food menu by any chance?
Yeah, we do, but we tend to just do one pot. So tonight we're doing a meat stew. It's a mix of desert meats. We'll have potatoes on the side with grilled vegetables.
That sounds
Hazel in there.
delicious.
There will be hazel in there, yeah.
I have to ask, do you also offer a cheese board of local cheeses?
No!
We don't actually, no.
I haven't had cheese in so long.
Is there anywhere in the city that does do something like that? Because my
yes.
friends and I might like to explore that at some later point.
Yeah, if you were to go into the Glitters, they often serve those kinds of things in some of the specialist stores. But
What would you recommend for a cheese of this particular area?
well, Dustmere is not really a place for making cheese.
Oh, is it?
Which of the desert animals would you say?
Ow.
Desert owl.
I personally am not an owl. To be honest, I've lived here quite a few years, and I grew up in an area that didn't make much cheese.
Right,
And
I've
I'll be
got
honest,
covered.
we couldn't really afford the nice stuff, so we would just take whatever hard cheese was at the market.
This is really
Oh,
sad.
okay, this has gone real sad. I'll take a bowl of meat and a whiskey sour, please.
Okay, sure. Is everyone having dinner?
A bowl of
Please.
meat, please.
Yes, yes,
Can we have
yes, please.
an extra one as well?
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, who's paying for Aura?
I'll pay for Aura. It's the least you could do after you killed him.
It's 2 silver pieces. For
Maybe a
the meal.
straw with aura as well.
Quite expensive.
And how much is the whiskey sour?
The it's 3 silver.
You say 2 each. 2 silver each.
Two silver each per meal.
2 silver per meal,
Yeah.
Wonderful.
and 3 silver
Yeah.
for the cocktails.
I don't think Aura's going to want a cocktail.
No.
No, I don't think so either. No.
Is that one of the wine coolers, please?
Yes, of
Can
course.
make it 2, please.
2 of those. Any other drinks?
Just a cactus water.
Cactus water, sure. So she gets on with that. You see her slicing through the cactus with like a bread knife, sawing through it. She juices it. She's
I'm
really
going to watch
quick.
intently, and I've got my book out and I'm making notes.
She's quick and very practiced, so she doesn't hang about to let you doesn't accentuate any of the motions. She throws the cactus water together. She puts that on the bar. She pours from a keg of wine, and she makes the cooler with that, chucks in a slice of cactus as well. It's still got the thorns on it, and hands those over. And then the whiskey sour, she actually uses a whisk in a bowl. She whisks up the egg yolk with the drinks, the ingredients, and then and then she gives it to you, and it's got a big heady froth on the top.
I pick it up and I go like, I like lick the foam off the top like a cat.
What's the mouthfeel like?
Foamy.
Good.
Yeah. Would you like to try some?
Oh, is that okay?
There you go.
Why, thank you.
I don't know. I'm handing you my tea.
So soon after the dinners arrive, it's steaming bowls of stew and roasted vegetables.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. It is
Cool.
good.
So I have my book out and I'm making notes like John to Road. I like kind of
Yeah.
take a bite and like really, really like overly chew it.
Yeah, there's onions, cinnamon, pepper. It's kind of basic, but it's made well, and it's actually using vegetables as opposed to like fresh vegetables that have been carted in, as opposed to ones that have been pickled, which is often the case in Dustmere.
I take Aura's one upstairs.
Yeah. Okay.
Knock on the door first. He's wide awake.
He opens the. No, he doesn't.
Okay, when he doesn't answer, I go in.
Yeah.
I put the spoon in his hand.
It's like hanging down the side of the bed, and he just like after a minute he just
This is so
drops
sad.
it. I don't know if you're being serious or if you're taking the piss.
Both.
No, I put the spoon
Like in the bowl.
in his hand.
Okay, yeah. He's laying
She likes
down
tucking
with a
napkin
spoon
in.
in his hand.
Just pour it into his mouth.
But the soup was too hot.
The soup is a steaming bowl of stew. So the soup was too hot. Please don't scold
Who would
him.
have thought the loss of Steve would bring us so much joy?
Please don't scold Laura.
Miss you, bud. Okay, yeah, no. I place it there and I say, for when you wake up, but and then I leave and I put the hair back.
There's going to be a smell on that in a while.
Oh, I just leave him there.
Hair back in the door. Okay, yeah, you head back down.
Oh my god. Yeah.
No, still nothing.
No, he's fully out.
Okay, so half an hour or so before Sentinel, you head back into Kaz's hideout. You rush back in. What are you doing when you get in?
Kaz, are you back?
There's no answer.
I go and get changed into. I go and borrow some clothes. I go and get like the really old shirt that's at the bottom of my backpack. That's like really like it's got kind of really fancy sleeves and it really doesn't fit me. But I'm like oh this will fucking do, and I just kind of get dressed and then I get a glass of wine and I'm just like.
Yeah, and
Just a bitch to be late.
Yeah, and as you're just pouring the wine, you hear the door. She comes in, and she's like a little bit flustered, but she's all right. She's like, oh, sorry,
That's all right.
well, and she walks past. She grabs your glass of wine off you, drinks, and then she like loops back around and gives it back to you.
Thank you. I pour her one as well.
Yeah, she takes it off and she's like, I'm gonna go and get ready. And then she's holding like a brown paper bag of some sort, like something that's wrapped in brown paper. And she just hands it to you. She's like, I said I had some time and maybe late, but just sorted something. I hope this isn't overreaching or anything.
I open it.
Yeah, and it's the binder that you spoke about. She's like, you don't look. I was near my tailor. They have no idea who it's for, and you don't have to wear it. I just thought, And she's like walking off. She doesn't know how to react.
I let her go because I'm like, you don't look comfortable with this. This is fine. And then I'm gonna go into the spare room, into Moxie's room, to go and put it on.
Yeah.
And put it on in there. Is there a mirror in there?
Yeah, there is. There's a long, like, floor-length mirror.
Oh fuck. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, and I come back out, like...
She's got changed as well. She's wearing a long blue, it's probably one you would have seen, it's like a long blue, pale blue shirt, high boots. She's not wearing like the million pouches and belts that she normally has. And she just looks at you, she's like, ready?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Who do you want to go out with tonight? And I disguise self to turn into a low-rent version of Dominic.
Low rent. No, I think I'm happy with you. Thank you very much.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'll disguise myself if I need to.
No, you look great. Let's go.
Okay. Where are we going?
Well, we're going to a cheesery. No, I'm joking.
Please don't do
Don't toy with us, Charlie.
Fully nearly spat my drink.
Yeah, she takes you out through the doors. Same old. Locks the inside door. You go out into the street, and she takes you.
Oh shit! We didn't leave a key for. That's fine.
Oh yeah, Moxie's in the Coal and Petal.
As we walk past the Coal and Petal, I just shoot a message to Moxie being like, "Sorry, you're gonna have to stay there tonight. Bye."
I go out to the door and like look and see if I can see her.
Moxie, did you hear anything?
Yeah, Sentinel's up to something.
Yeah, you don't see her.
You don't think I had anything to do with Aura, do you?
No, she said I'm not going to be able to get back in.
Do you not have a key? Like physically, you won't be able to get back in?
Yeah, no, I don't have a key to get back in, and yeah.
I might be able to pick the lock. Maybe I can try.
You said that.
We'll see how the night goes, but maybe we just give them some privacy for one night, maybe.
Okay.
At this point, I'm back up at the bar and I'm like, does anyone want a drink? Moxie?
Yeah, I'll have another sangria.
Okay.
Freya?
No, I'm okay.
Yes, please.
What do you want, Eugene?
A jug.
I did quite enjoy that whiskey sour, though the whiskey had a slight overly tannin taste, but it was quite nice. So yes, could I have one of those, please?
Cool, so I'm going to get 2 whiskey sours and what did you want, Moxie?
The wine cooler.
The wine
please.
cooler.
Cool, so there's another 3 silver each.
Yeah.
Mark those off.
No, I'm getting them, so
Yeah.
3, 6,
Okay.
9.
Good maths.
Do you want us to do con saves for games?
When you're drinking the second one, yes.
Cool.
Oh,
So you guys
sorry.
can roll now. Are you actually doing that?
I drink with Eugene.
Oh no!
So this is why you wanted me to give you a letter.
You offered.
Nice.
I did.
This is all going online,
See,
man. So
I didn't want to drive because there was too much stuff in the boot of my car, but now I should do that next time.
yeah.
Honey!
I know.
You dice.
Roll those con saves.
Oh.
16.
Save. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
That's
actually
a 3.
not too bad.
Nice.
Oh, me too, but I've got a +5, so it's an 8.
So,
Oh yeah, mine's an 8
with
as well.
our house rules,
Yeah, no, failing the first level is good.
It's good,
Yeah.
you get more
Yeah.
confident, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
The advantage for
find them
charisma
now.
checks.
How you doing?
it's DC 10 con. If you failed, then you now have advantage on charisma checks.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good to fail first.
Okay. And I'll quickly.
It's funny how that tannin taste goes after a drink. I suddenly don't really care about it as much.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want it back? And I do I can do prestidigitation, bring it back for you.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I don't think he liked the tannin taste.
I can make it taste like honey. I remember you said that.
Honey and whiskey, that's a combination I've never had before.
And with,
So yes, I would like to try. Thank you. If you're okay with that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, 12 on the
Thank you, Moxie.
It's now honey whiskey.
nice.
Aww.
And with that
Wow.
revelation of Eugene's, so Kaz takes you across northeast across the Mariners Market. The sun is setting, and Gaish, the dusk moon, is casting its mauve light over the city. She takes you over the Dustmere River towards the Glitters. She takes you through. Oh, you're right.
I'm good.
Can't
right.
check
Just
as
do a quick
easily
check.
from here.
No.
Well, I can. Yeah, fine.
Sorry, I should have said.
She takes you to the Glitters, through the square with no problem, through the gates with no problem, and then into the square, which is quite near the entrance. And she's like, "Look, I know you believe that nobles are all working in the V family or whatever it is, one of your lots reaching theories, but this seems safer than anywhere else."
So long as you're happy that it's safe, then I trust you. But
Yeah.
if I die, I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, that's fair. As you move into the square, there's a fountain, and around the fountain there are food sellers who are setting up for the evening. There's a couple of other people milling around, but it's still quite warm, too warm for many people. And yeah, there's like wagons with canvas covers over them that have been stretched over thin rods, and there's people starting to set out cooking plates that have got special artificed sigils around the edge that are for heating up food, and the smells of cooking are quite like you're getting hungry.
We're eating on the road.
And she's like, with that, are you asking her?
Yeah.
She's like, no, and she takes you round to one of the other cellars, and there's a man standing there before like one of the more extravagant looking ones, and there's like some screens set up that are very ornate. Where do you want to sit?
We're eating here.
Yeah, just pick a place and he'll put a table down for us.
I don't know, by the, like, I don't know. You pick. By the fountain, I guess?
Yeah, okay. And so there's a guy who comes over in a suit. It's a human man. He's sweating and he's got like sunburn. One moment. And he brings over a table, like unfolds it, like clicks the feet down. He gets like a white tablecloth and like very extravagantly throws it over, pulls around some chairs, and he's like, "Please."
I take her chair out so she can sit down first.
Cool. Yeah, she takes a seat, scoots forward.
I mean, this is novel.
They don't have much in the way of selection because they're all on the move, but I don't know. It's kind of nice.
It's different. I mean, I have been eating cast food, Sandhulk and Kazel for the last 6 weeks.
We should be all right. Okay. And as with that, he comes back over and he's like, "Would you like some wine to start?"
Can you please talk me through your wine menu?
Well, and actually, to be fair, what you would know is in Dustmere, you guys
Can you please talk me through the wines of Discordia?
So you as someone who is very close to the smuggling, and a lot of the resources come through your family, you've spoiled for choice. The house has always had good wine, whereas you know that everyone else really struggles. Even you guys drink better than the nobles, because they would have to get it shipped in through. Either from the port and then brought in by sand skiff, or the big Phaeton coaches would have to bring it in. So he says, "We have 2 on the menu this evening. We have a sweet red. From a vineyard on the coast, a blend of Barak and mint grapes."
He's written this down.
Yeah.
You know,
this is
yeah.
Are you taking notes?
I should be.
This was for you.
I know. I have a pen.
Oh.
I'll make notes. Right, I'll make notes on mine.
Exquisitely sweet on the palate. Wonderful with what we've got on the menu this evening. Or if you're feeling a little bit more extravagant, we have a reserve Hondorly berry wine made by the Hondorly berry wine made by the Bellincourt family. The wine, and you would know those are winemakers of the Goldfields, who are the royal farmers who make food exclusively for the royal family.
Can we get a bottle of the fancy stuff?
She looks at you like, and she's like, she's like, how much is? He's like, which would you?
How much was for a bottle of the fancy
The
stuff?
Hondorly is 200 gold.
That's
ridiculous. Entirely my mistake.
Kaz is like, we'll get the other one.
Yeah.
200 gold.
Whoops.
I told you it was from the fancy farmers.
I was feeling extravagant.
That's 4 healing potions.
It's my lady.
He brings over the wine, and it is like a small tasting menu. So there is no they can give you the menu, so you can see that it is a 3-course dinner. The start is just basically fire roasted peppers.
Just fire.
Just fire.
It's just fire. The main is turkey that has been breaded, spiced, and fried in breadcrumbs, and then there's a sweet sauce on it that reminds you of. It's hard for you to place, but it reminds you of home because it's quite extravagant, sweet ingredients, lots of spices. And the dessert is what you guys would know as an ice cream, but it's like a whipped cream that's got sauce and sort of a compote on it. It's really nice. That's what the menu is.
Way fancier than I thought we were going to get from eating from a wagon.
Well, I mean, this is the glitters, isn't it? This is what these lot do. And you look around and there's like a few more people around now, just milling about. They're all, either nobles or of noble family, but there's not many people. Yeah, so I just thought it was quite a nice place. Anyway, there's been something I've been meaning to ask you. You have a patron. What is that?
So, you know how I get fun magic now?
Sure.
And you know, the little blue guy. Oh, this is it. I never actually told you who he was.
He's just like silent.
He's not. He stayed at home. I told him he had to stay at home.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because he was sniffing the wine bottles, and he was like, I'll keep myself occupied.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back to him being absolutely trashed, and I'm very excited. So the little blue guy, he's an interesting one. He exists wherever my patron does.
Right.
And he can talk properly there. I can only communicate with him telepathically. I'm not going crazy. He really likes you. He says you've got manners, which, impressive.
I do. I mean, it is
yes,
true.
You do, darling. But yeah, you get access to some more fun spells. I've got to do some things for him. Like, have you ever heard of anything about 1,000 seals?
What, like the animal?
The animal?
Like the animal, a seal?
Oh, no. I don't think so, anyway. Like, breaking a seal. Not like you after too many wines, but...
Well, not here. My mother will definitely start looking for me if I start spending that kind of money. No, I can't say that I have. Why?
It's just something that he was talking about. He wants me to look into it. I mean, it's a transactional arrangement, right? He gave me enough powers to look after my sister and, by extension, you. And that's what he wants me to look at. Apparently the seals are breaking and he wants to find out who and why and stop it.
Sounds fairly straightforward, I guess.
More straightforward than any of the other shit that I've been dealing with over the last few weeks.
Yeah, she drinks. You can see she kind of like... You know her well enough to know that she is relaxed and happy, but there's still something there that she's almost like... It's when you can tell someone's got something on their mind and they're not quite...
What's going on, love?
No,
Oh, no, talk to me.
It's just that, you're always too good for this place. And... Anyway, look, I'm just being soppy. No, it's nothing. It's lovely having you around, and I just treasure these moments, is all.
You're worried about when I leave?
Always. But anyway, what are you going to do now? Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about what's happening before then. This ball, you think this... I won't be able to get tickets to all of your friends, by the way.
Yes, no, I think you mentioned that already. We'll work it out. How else do we think we might be able to get some? There's also be a great chance for us to let our hair down after 6 weeks in the hard, grueling desert.
I mean, I wouldn't personally let my hair down in Debiles', but you guys can do whatever you fancy, I guess. I mean, in terms of tickets, I mean, you could try looking for employment there. Sometimes they are looking for people to help. Past that, I mean, what are we doing? Is this man plotting something bad? Is something connected with everything else?
Well, it's all very confusing. We got a bit confused in translation as well. Somebody made people worship Debiles. We don't know who yet. We know what was controlling them, but we don't know who. How long has the worship for Debiles been going on?
Only a matter of, I would say, weeks, but it's even less than that. Probably less than 2 weeks. But it was a slow start. And actually with that, you guys can see still there are a couple of people walking around, chanting about it. Not so much in the glitters, but you would have seen them in the Mariners Market. There's still people flying the flag, as it were.
See, it doesn't add up. Because you told me that, I'm sure you told me that before we left for the desert that servants were leaving the V family and that there was something going on with children.
Well, It's the problem with smuggling as well as your family does is that it's all very hard to keep track of. I was convinced that that's what I saw, whether or not it was under Royce's guide or it has something to do with what's happening now. I don't know.
Well, you get to be privy to some information that nobody else is able to look at, and I pass her the ledger, or the pages from the ledger that I found with the livestock.
Okay, yeah. She looks through that. That's from a while ago. That was actually pre.
That was like 3 months in game.
Yeah.
Before even the session zeros.
Yeah. So that was in prequels. She looks at that intently, and she's like, "It doesn't look good."
No, it does not. Because this seems to be under Royce. Because this was when I was still at home.
Were you in control? It was a hard time.
What do you mean, was I in control?
Did you have oversight of the ships, or could it definitely have been him, is what I'm asking you?
I mean, but why else would it be in a smuggling in a ledger of our work? If it wasn't him, who's keeping that good who's being that careless?
Well, I guess it leaves me with this thought, and that is, if it was Royce, then Julian has done us a favour. If it wasn't, then was it Julian? And if it was Julian, then we were in even worse shit than we were before.
Well, I mean, we already knew we were in trouble with Royce when he sent us away.
Well, they all think you're dead. I'm having a lovely time.
Are you?
Yes. And
even talking such morbidities as this?
I can't remember a time where we don't talk morbidities, dear.
Oh yeah, no, usually when we're drunk.
Yeah. And then she raises the glass. She's like, to morbidity and to crashing balls.
To spending an evening with my favourite person.
She drinks. And the night goes on and it is lovely. The weather cools.
I also say thank you for looking after my small orphan. Thank you for feeding Neffin, by the way.
Oh,
I forgot about Neffin.
Yes, I mean, I couldn't not really.
Well, he's precious.
Well, I mean, I find him a little bit. You like him, so.
He's small and he's trying to protect his own.
Yes.
And he's got some chutzpah.
Some chutzpah.
You're going to get more about chutzpah.
Yeah, and it is a lovely evening. The food, you feel like that amount of full that you're like, no one can touch me. Please don't touch me. And she takes care of the bill. And it is.
You should. I'll split it if you want.
It's up to you.
I'm not just this.
Just got interested.
It is 320 gold.
Nice. That's a proper meal, that.
To me. Too nice to me.
There's a huge inflation on that from the transport, but
I was going to say, that's probably the most expensive meal I've seen in D&D.
It's fine dining.
No,
in the
all
desert,
for
man.
it. No, go for it.
Well, put it this way, darling. When we leave, has there ever been a city you've always wanted to go to?
Checks notes.
Not in the Empire, but I like being away from this lot. And she nods at the nobles.
So how about the next time I end up in a city, or I know I'm heading to a city, I send you a letter. Well, I'll send you letters anyway. And you meet us there. And then you can spend your days looking at art, beautiful architecture, and I can take you out for the evening, and I will pay for the dinner.
And she laughs, and you can tell she's kind of happy to spend the evening going along with whatever you could say, and she's just like, it sounds wonderful. She drinks, pays the bill.
Thanks.
And you guys walk back in later night. It's cool.
I go to hold her hand as we're walking down the street.
Yeah, she holds your hand, and you spend a little bit of time wandering, but she's careful not to take you past anywhere there could be wandering people from any of the syndicate. And I think you can tell as well she's still not happy about wandering around with you because of that. You make your way back through the market. Well, and by this, actually, before we do that, what would Moxie have done? Would you have just stayed in the Coal and Petal?
Yeah, I guess so.
How many drinks have we had?
How much money do you want to spend? I guess now, how many do you want to drink?
I don't know. I might have got one round.
How rowdy is this bar?
Not rowdy.
Oh, okay, so it's not like a drinking competition.
It's quite civilized, but it's not like, you know.
But I would at least get one round for a mark, yeah. So,
Yeah.
So
I would get around in.
You guys are pissed.
Oh, I wanted to do something before I drank the other 2 drinks that means that I wouldn't then be able to do this thing.
Okay.
I wanted to, while I have advantage on charisma, I wanted to go speak to the nice bar lady and persuade her that if I work for free for an hour and a half making drinks, she shows me how to make the cocktails.
Nice.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Was that persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, +4. Okay. What? Natural 20.
Yeah!
She's like, yeah, all right, but you can do the.
Seems legit.
You can do the early morning hour.
No, I meant like I'll work for an hour free tonight, like now.
And she said, but I'm working.
Yeah, no, but I can help you when it gets busy.
All right, and she points in the back. She's like, some pots in there. If you can scrub we've just sent out the last meal, so if you can scoop that into some.
Okay, well once I've done that, you're going to teach me how to make the cocktails.
Yeah, after an hour. That was the deal,
cool.
right?
Yeah. I'm just making sure we're on the same page. I'll go and do that for an hour, and then as long as I can learn how to make those 3 cocktails, please. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you scrub the.
And then I'll drink my other drinks while
Yeah,
scrubbing them.
it comes back to you the moment you start scrubbing and you're cleaning pans. You have a quickness about it, and the quickness of a professional scrubbing pans. And then she seems pretty happy with you actually. She's like almost like she thought you were gonna do one and then just fuck off or make a really shit job, and she's looking at them like, okay, sure. And then she teaches you how to make the 3 cocktails. They're pretty simple.
Cool. And then I'm like, boys and girls. Sorry, Moxie.
Boy and girl.
Yeah,
Boy and girl.
yeah.
Boy and girl.
They just call it boys. It's great.
What do you want
Friend
to drink?
of boy.
Boy and friend of boy. Drinks?
Yeah, sure.
I'll make the drinks that they said they wanted.
She lets you do it, and she doesn't take any gold or any money for that round. You make the drinks. You make a bit of a messy job, but you're pretty good at it.
When did you learn to do this?
Well, I was gone for an hour.
Now that you mention it, yes.
I scrubbed some hands in exchange for learning how to make the cocktails.
Seems like a very good trade.
Thank you very much.
Fine.
Okay. Everyone else roll your con saves for the next drinks.
Yeah, that'll be 16, so 17.
Okay, you've still got your
20, but not natural.
Okay, yeah.
That would be a 7 + 5, so that's...
Oh, yeah. So you guys are just still happy and
Bit buzzed.
yeah.
Is it, how much is it for a round? Is it free per?
If it's 3, there's 9
So
silver.
it's 9, yeah. I can remember if it's 2 or 3 per drink.
Moxie, have you ever made potions before?
Oh my god.
No, Eugene, I can't say I have, no.
I don't know why, but I've suddenly come across and I want to make a potion. Would you like to help me?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Drunk potion!
Is this now or is this after you've had more? Because at the moment you don't have disadvantage against your checks.
Now, please.
Okay.
Now,
What are you going to do? What?
See, Moxie, a potion is just simply, 2 or more reagents put together in the right amounts and the right order, and hopefully we create something magical, as it were.
Cool, what's this? And like hold up like that weird.
Oh, don't touch that.
Oh, okay.
That could explode.
Oh, wow.
I take like 5 steps back.
Like, how big an explosion are we talking?
I tried to do one of those jokes you told me to make. That's completely harmless.
That's a good idea.
Thank you. I'll write that down.
I love you two so much.
No, definitely write that.
Yes, I'll use that again. Is it funny again?
Yeah, but you probably wouldn't get me again. Now that I know.
No, you are very clever, yes. You're definitely a learned individual. You wouldn't fall for that again, no. Maybe Amaya might.
I pick it up.
No, that will explode, Amaya.
I kind of like hot potato, and then I put it down.
Take a step back.
I'm like shaking.
I start doing minor illusions to make it look like it's smoking.
Oh my god, Eugene, I'm so sorry.
You must
You
must never touch anything alcohol again.
I start crying.
Oh no, don't cry. No. Oh, what have I?
Is it still smoking?
No.
Okay. Okay, cool. So the woman behind.
I didn't want anyone to cry.
Moxie just picks on herself.
Yeah,
No, don't cry. No, I'm sorry. This was one of those practical jokes that Moxie was telling me about. I'm so sorry.
I take my drink and I go sit in the opposite corner.
I don't think Amaya likes me anymore, Moxie.
No, she'll get it.
She's like still sniffling a little bit.
What does Freya make? Are you watching this?
Oh yeah,
I'm just sitting in the corner with my...
So we're all in different corners.
I might slink upstairs.
Okay, yeah. So at some point during the mess, Freya sneaks up.
To my own room.
Okay. So you walk past the door. The hair is still in the.
I listen at the door to see if it's awake.
No, you don't hear anything.
I go
you
into
heard
my
snoring.
room.
So good.
So, sometimes, Moxie, I mean, usually when I make a potion, I know exactly how to make it. I follow the process and the method, and I make it correctly. Other times, I just like throwing things in and seeing what happens.
Let's do it that way.
Yeah, I thought you would like that. So I'm going to use my 3rd level ability to just make a random potion. So I roll a dice and I make a potion.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
And also...
You want it to have an effect?
Yes.
Oh, is this the Alice cards?
Yes.
Amazing.
It's not. They're not split, are they? It's any of them.
It's any of them. So I rolled a 1. So that would make it a healing potion, I think.
Is that good or not?
Also, do you want me to roll a D100 as well?
So it's a healing potion that also does something else.
You don't know?
Oh, we actually had that one. Let me move to the next one.
Was it potato?
No.
Yep. So you guys don't know.
Oh, did we said that you would roll a D100, didn't we?
Yes. What was it? As in for?
It depends on, because it might not have that effect. It depends. We made it a percentile.
Did you want me to use the table?
It's up to you.
Because I'll have to. Tell you what, let me roll it now. We'll remember what I've got, and then in the break, I'll make sure I've got the right table.
Because obviously we've still got to use it. So
exactly. Okay, it's a nice easy one to remember.
So what do I? So I'll just give it a quick sniff.
So it smells very citrusy.
I'll give this a smell. I think you'll like the smell.
Is it safe to smell it?
Yes, just sort of waft a little bit. Not just don't take a massive sniff.
I give it a waft, a little sniff.
Everyone's just.
That's quite fruity.
Almost like a lemon zest.
I get a bit more orange maybe, but yeah.
Yes, it is.
A little bit.
The great thing about alchemy is sometimes we interpret smells and tastes and everything differently, so we do get slightly different things. So one might get lemon zest, one might get orange zest, one might get rain on a meadow.
Wow, that's quite a spectrum, that.
Yes. I mean, obviously some people's palates are a little bit less sophisticated, but you can get anything really.
That's really cool.
I don't really know what this would. I mean, I think, judging by the viscosity of the liquid, I think this would heal people. However, usually we're only supposed to add 5 milliliters of that reagent there, and we just added like the whole thing. I don't know what will happen if someone was to drink this.
So maybe make it more powerful.
It might do.
Yeah.
It might also kill someone.
Giggle! No, Eugene, no!
Why do I find that so funny?
We are so pissed.
Yeah, that's
Not the thought of someone dying, just the thought of just not knowing what it is.
I mean,
It
yes.
could be anything all at once until we try it.
I mean, that's part of the unknown, isn't it?
Yes.
It's exciting, isn't it?
It is so exciting. I'm glad someone understands this.
God.
Okay, well, yeah, next time you make a potion, let me know. Yeah, well,
Well, I think this would only last for Tororio, and I hope we're not in any battle again. I'm not particularly good in those.
oh,
but
this is a short shelf life.
really short. Yes, it's not particularly stable.
Give it.
Yeah, should
Give it to Aura.
No.
Wait, save Aura.
I mean, it might save him.
No.
We don't want to kill Aura.
So when we're walking back, are they still in there?
Yeah, I was about to. As you guys, it's getting late. Very merry.
I love how we just set out our chemical equipment on the table
Yeah,
and nobody's
I
come
love
over.
it.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, she was coming over when it was smoking, and then it stopped, so she let you carry on. But yeah, so you as Kaz and Sentinel, you walk past, you can see them getting overly excited. They're basically the only ones left in there now.
So, do you want me to say goodbye at the door? Do you want me to make sure Moxie stays away for the evening?
Well, I mean, you're staying round, right? You're not staying in there with them.
Okay.
Look how red it is, Moxie.
Maya's like dozing in a chair now.
Quickly before they see.
Okay.
And she goes down into
So we're
the alley.
leaving Moxie there, yeah?
I'm fine. She's your sister.
Just making sure.
You're the protector of. No, that was me. That was.
How did you get this?
That was intentional. She's had a few wines.
So have we all.
I'm just wondering if you wanted some more privacy this evening.
No, and she's like taking you down into the alleyway, into down the steps to the front door. Opens up, closes the door. Opens the next door, and you guys are inside. Same old drill. Yeah, and then she kisses you.
No.
And
That is
then,
about. Fade to black, I'm assuming.
yeah, she takes you by the hand, and then
Look how there's twinkles in the candlelight, Moxie.
we go back upstairs. And eventually the bar lady comes around and says, have you got rooms?
Can you smell this and tell me what you smell? But like waft.
Have you got rooms?
Yes.
Can you go to them, please?
Okay.
It's late.
Amaya, like, kind of, you know when you jolt awake because you dream falling off of a chair? And she realised she's all downstairs and kind of, like, slinks up to her room. But I'm going to shout through to Freya, I'm opening the door to the room with the hair.
You're going into Aura's room?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Room with the hair.
So that you know that no one dodges in there.
That fills me with so much confidence.
I love it.
You open the door. Aura is in bed. It's dark.
I get, is there another bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get into the other bed and I'm like,
bed.
Sleeping on the floor.
Into Eugene's bed.
No, Eugene just gets him for a snack.
It's dark.
night, Aura.
You go to sleep.
Do me and Moxie walk past the door?
Yeah, so you go up to the room.
Moxie, she's in my bed. Nobody's supposed to sleep in my. That's my bed.
It's like your spot.
Why is she in my bed?
Well, she said she was going to sleep in here.
But surely she knew that was my bed.
Is there any other like furniture?
No, there's a floor. It's a small room.
I guess I tell you what. You sleep in her bed,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I'll just snuggle in the corner. That's one way.
Yeah, there's a little rug, and you like scoot that up to the corner. Are you in the other room with Moxie and Freya, or are you in Aura's room with Amaya?
I'd probably just say the room that I was supposed to be in.
Yeah, so you push the cold bowl of stew under the bed.
That's Amaya's late night treat.
The smell of
I
like
am rather peckish though.
cold onion.
Imagine I just ate the stew.
Really
On the
freaks
floor,
Freya
like a
out in the morning. He ate it and then went back to sleep.
Everything's gonna be A-okay.
Moxie, do you want to keep this potion? You did help me make it. I mean, I don't know if we should use it or not.
No,
But
I think you keep on a bit.
Are you sure?
Yeah, also, you can have my pillow as well.
Oh, thank you, That's really kind. Thank you.
Yeah, and you're giving me your bed. Actually, no. I'm taking Amaya's bed. It's the least I can do, though.
Yeah, so I don't know why Amaya took my bed.
God, right now.
Well, thank you. Good night, I guess.
Yeah, great. One thing, and then I go in and draw a mustache on Aura's face.
With what?
I've got a quill and then.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah.
With a quill. Oh my god.
Okay.
That's my
What
sister.
kind of moustache have you gone for?
Like a twirly evil man, like villain moustache. Yeah.
And he doesn't wake.
Sleep, gentle prince.
Good night, sweet prince.
And with that, everyone eventually goes to sleep. You wake up early. It is hot, like oppressively hot.
Oh,
We do not wake up early.
There's no AC in this place. It is.
I mean, I'm downstairs. I'm fine.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Can I try and wake up a bit before everyone else?
Yeah, no sure.
Cool. And then I want to try and.
At my head.
I want to try and sneak into their room.
Mm-hmm. Into Aura's room.
Into Aura's room, yeah. And then I want to cast invisibility on Aura.
Okay.
This is going to be fun.
Roll a stealth check with. I mean, it's a very small room, and Eugene is on the floor.
I did drink a fair bit.
But
You're
everyone's
asleep.
hungover.
Yeah, so roll a straight stealth check.
It's not great. That's a 5.
All right, yeah. So you open the door, and you go really slowly. The hinge is silent, and then you go thunk, and you hit Eugene in the head.
Danger! Stranger danger!
I sit up really straight and go for my sword. I'm like, what's happening?
Someone hit me on the head. Oh, it's Moxie.
Eugene, I just came to see if everyone was awake.
Oh, my head's a bit sore. I don't know what happened.
Mine too.
Yeah, sorry, I bumped your head.
Yeah, I feel sick.
Oh,
dudes.
Well, not. Why are you in my bed?
Why are you on the floor?
Because you're in my bed, Amaya.
Well, why weren't you here first? I wouldn't have got into it if you were here
You've got
first.
longer legs than I do.
Oh my god.
Deception was high. 18 deception, if you believe.
Oh, I'm not. I you wouldn't do anything horrible. Don't worry, you convinced me. I wasn't going to roll for it.
Okay, what are you guys doing? The day is yours.
How early is it?
Sentinel and
early.
said you guys are still asleep. So
It's as the sun comes.
I imagine we were
Yeah.
up late.
it's like 7 a.m. The sun's up.
Should we get some breakfast?
Can you smell bacon? Or the D&D Kaiser look over at bacon?
It's going to be Kaiser, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can I go get up and go in their room?
Yeah.
Is Aura still unconscious?
Yeah. He has ink on his face and what maybe was a smudged job of a moustache.
Moxie, can I scrub off with this?
Yeah, you get it off eventually. It's still a bit like blue.
Just spread it.
Freya, I don't know if it will work, but I do have a healing potion that myself and Moxie created. I don't know if it will
Made it
help
last
him.
night?
Yes.
We're not doing that. We're going to take him to a
I am a very good alchemist.
You still sound drunk.
Amaya, can you give me a hand? And then we're going to pick him up.
Yeah.
That's what time did we go to bed?
Oh, midnight.
Oh, okay, fine. I was going to say if it was like a few hours, I probably would still be drunk.
No, yeah, I think they wouldn't have allowed you to stay up too late. So.
Okay, fine.
Like I'll help to carry Aura, but
we'll do like arm over the shoulder situation.
Okay. Yeah.
Should we disguise him? Like put a hat on him or something, and we can just pretend he's like our quirky uncle.
Where are you guys? Did you say? Yeah, he is. Yeah. Did you say where you were taking him?
A healer would be best found in
I mean, the
like
temple.
A regular healer.
Yeah, so
necessarily.
probably the still temple, unless you went to like you found someone who could come, but that's about a 40-minute walk.
Oh, we should find someone who can come.
I mean, I could turn him invisible.
Will that make him weightless?
I think he still weighs like 200 pounds.
He's heavy. We're
Don't worry,
all
the
small.
muscle has arrived.
He'd
Half
probably,
of the muscle is unconscious.
he'd probably realise the moment you like hefted him up with an eye, like,
This
yeah,
ain't
okay,
gonna
there's
work.
no way.
It's not
Yeah.
gonna work. We should go find someone.
So should we put him back on the bed?
Put it back on the
Okay, where are you gonna go?
bed. I guess to the temple district. Should we get breakfast first? You guys look rough. How late were you up?
I feel pale.
Yeah, they made us go to bed. So pretty late.
Right.
Last
We should
call.
get Sentinel.
I mean, we weren't drinking. It was more alchemy than alcohol.
We had a few rounds.
I did watch you drink like 3 of the cocktails.
There was like this many's.
I do have. I don't know why, but for my stature, I can drink quite a lot. I'm not proud of it, but
You should be.
why though?
Be proud of your achievements, Eugene.
Okay, so you going down.
You sound like my brother.
Sentinel's door first.
Okay, yeah. So you go down, knock on the door. I think after a while, you guys would have probably
Yeah,
hear
probably.
the ding on the metal door. Shall I get it? Or
It's your house.
you're right, you go get it. She turns over,
Fuck you!
and yeah, you see a worried Freya at the door.
Yeah, he's still not okay. So I think we're gonna go to the temple district.
Yeah.
Wanna come?
Yeah, I need to go and get changed. Yeah. Okay.
Everyone's hanging.
I'm just exhausted. I was just up late.
Who's going to the temple district?
Oh, also,
Someone should
question.
stay with
A
him.
very small question. How was Zeal when we got back? Was he hammered?
yeah, he was hammered. He drank like 5 thimbles of wine. Yeah.
That
It's
guy.
okay, little buddy.
It was impressive to pour.
He's like,
I didn't have to go to hospital.
yeah.
he's like, can you do the thing where I disappear, please?
Yeah.
And he goes,
Can you do the thing where I disappear, please?
Just make it stop.
Oh, my boy.
Stop, please.
okay, who's going to the temple district?
Oh god.
Does someone want to stay with Oro? Just watch him.
He's not good company at the moment.
I'm not gonna lie. I might throw up.
So
If you stay with him.
Yeah, I
Who
like
else is-
that plan.
we'll go to the temple.
Yeah.
Is everyone else going? And you,
You don't have to come if you don't wanna.
I'll come.
okay.
Where's the
I don't know.
Here it is. I wouldn't be able to like try and do a mask in this. Like try and put together some mask.
If you were to stay in the pub you could. It takes 2 hours for one.
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, I don't necessarily know it's going to take them like 2 hours to.
No, you don't. So you'd be starting, and if they come back early, you would know that you wouldn't have time. But
I mean, we have to walk for 40 minutes.
you've been there. You know it's a 40-minute walk, so there and back, it's going to take them at least an hour and a half.
Yeah, I'll stay here. I'll be working on my project, but yeah, I'll stay here.
Sure. Okay.
If anything goes wrong, yeah, I'll be here to help.
Before we leave, I'm going to fill up my water skin, and I'm going to be slowly sipping it throughout the whole trip.
Yeah. So you guys looking pretty worse for wear. Sentinel comes out looking better than you guys.
But not as good as Freya.
Yeah. Freya looks fresh.
To you.
Freya looks fresh but concerned. And you guys make your way across the market.
Oh, before we leave, I cast a message just to Moxie. I'm like, I'm really sorry that we left you last night.
And I just hope you had a fun night.
Then I don't cast a message again to talk to you again.
Yeah, you guys make your way to the temple district
I'll take that as a
eventually.
yes.
Shut your goddamn mouth, Gina.
Which chorus would have the best healers?
I mean, Juness is good. They have good healers, and if you feel like you would go there, the ones that are actually present with Chapel is Juness, Peldula, and Polden. Peldula is the protectress. oh my god, I can't speak this evening. Protectress of the meek.
It's pretty meek right now.
Peldula was the chorus that Entin was part of.
Not there.
Polden is the lesser spear, which is kind of like the triumphant chorus. And Juness has a chapel as well.
Okay. Do any of them have lots of people in them?
There's people milling, but it is still pretty early. So they would have had their early morning services in places like the Juness chorus, and they're leaving. But you arrive at a time when the chapels themselves aren't full of people. And I didn't describe this to you because you weren't here, but it is called the Temple Corridor. It's a narrow district in the city. And it's pretty close to the coaching station, so you're going to hear the rumble of coaches every now and again. And you're near the guild garden. There's a mixture of small chapels and they're all pretty drab. Some of them have their doors sort of one of them closed. The wood looks a bit like driftwood. There's some civilians and poor people walking around. Where are you going?
I'm just trying to work out. I guess I'd just go to what I know. We'll go to the Juness one.
Okay. So, it is a stone building made from blocks of brownish orange. It's just ahead and on the right. And as you move around, you see that it's got a steeple that's made of wooden slats that has a couple of panels of purple and orange stained glass. It's like trying to imitate the twisting glass of the Solaris Reed, but in a very crude manner. And above the door hangs a tattered banner, peach and gold, and in black is the symbol of the Dawn Chorus, which is artfully depicted as a sun divided in half by a horizon, and the emerging half has eyes within it that are some open, some closed. So it's a kind of artful depiction of the symbol. And as you enter, there's a few rows of cushions. It's very small, probably only fit maybe 20 people in, shoulder to shoulder. And the stone's polished by thousands of feet. And there's a pillar at the altar that stands with steps that rise up into the ceiling, and on it are candles, carvings in white stone, and pieces of jewellery and that kind of stuff. And there is a woman in the robe, very familiar robes. They look a little bit drab, bit sun-bleached, and she's just tending to some of the candles at the front.
Hi. Hello. Blessings.
Blessings.
Juness upon you.
And she turns smiling. She is a human woman. She is quite short and one of those people that just constantly has a smile on their face. She's got a fuzz of brown hair that's going blonde at the tips. Hello.
Yeah.
Are you wearing your robes?
No, but I have my symbol pulled over my desert clothes.
Blessings.
Yeah.
How are you?
Well, good. Yeah.
What brings you here?
My friend is kind of sick.
Oh, okay.
It's in a bad way.
I see.
Is there any healers that you could borrow to help?
It is just me.
Do you rent healers?
Rent a cleric.
No.
I whisper to Amaya, are we sure she's a cleric of Juness?
Do they have work?
I mean,
it is.
Are we sure Freya is a cleric
It is
of Juness?
just me. She speaks very slowly. She's very preschool teacher vibes. Well, I mean, how can I? Where is your friend?
Okay. We're at what's the
Coal and Petal.
The Coal and Petal.
Ah, yes.
Coal and Petal.
We're doing the ritual. One of my rituals.
Yeah, so you.
Rituals of Juness.
Yeah, so you.
The rituals of Juness.
Oh, you were a cleric.
Amaya, are we sure
she's.
I don't know.
She changes her tune with that. She's like, what brings you to Dustmere?
Many things.
Specifically?
I'm just following Janessa's guidance, you know? You know how she leads us to unexpected places.
She kind of gives you a funny look. She's like, I guess, yes.
You know, I'm chasing Gage, you know?
Sure. I think it's the other way around.
Yeah, the other way around.
You would know that. You would know that.
I would know that.
Okay, well...
My friend was doing a ritual!
Okay, yes, and he's now...
unconscious now, and I don't know what happened.
Okay, and you describe the ritual to her, and she's like, okay, I mean, yes, it's very harmless. Well, I guess and she looks around. She's like, I can if we're quick, then I'll come. But obviously, there's no guarantees. You want me to come with you to where he is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
We can't carry him. We tried.
He's a big lad.
Really heavy.
Yeah.
It's a large man.
And I'm real strong.
Roll a persuasion check. You can do it with advantage because you told her that you're a cleric, Juness.
Can I guide myself as well?
Sure. She'll be able to see you doing it.
I will not.
Okay.
Cool. What is it? Persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
17.
Okay. She's like, I will have to be fast. Okay, please, come. And she gathers a few things up into a small bag and ties it to her waist. She's wearing quite long robes, and she kind of hitches them up a bit. She takes you out, closes the door, and she just follows you. And she's like, she sort of could put herself in your hands, really.
I walk really fast.
Okay.
I struggle to keep up.
And as you're walking, she sort of asks, quizzing you about your experiences in the chorus. And so you are a travelling sister, are you? A prelate? Or I am a prelate myself. Prelate Gunassus.
What was your name?
Gunassus.
Gunassus. Yeah, I'm a prelate from Sahira, from the choruses.
Roll a deception check.
Ooh,
interesting.
That's 17.
Okay. It's been a while, I must admit, since I've seen someone. Well, I'm going to take this seriously, so let's deal with this matter at hand. Right, and then through the journey, you tell her what happened in detail, and I'd say, for the sake of 20 minutes, Moxie, you just get your 2 hours for the day. So if you roll your check.
Whilst she was doing that, I've also worked on a proper, legitimate potion of healing with my reagents that I've been gathering.
Sure. Is that a crafting check that you need to make then? Okay. Is that something that you've got inbuilt, or are we using the rules?
Your rules.
Okay, give me a moment then.
22 on the checks. So
Nice.
Just one more day.
1 day left.
So close.
Very
So
nice.
that's alchemy mod equals alchemy supplies proficiency, so +2 plus intelligence modifier.
Yeah,
That's
and it'll
what's
take you
plus
2
6.
hours as well.
Yeah, so it's whatever I roll +6.
For every roll, it's a d20 plus
Not a 20, but not bad.
That's good.
25.
Very nice. That's
Tasty.
success. Yeah, that is it. You've succeeded. You haven't wasted any of your supplies. What were you attempting to make? Are you not going to tell
Potion
us?
of healing.
Very nice. You successfully make a potion of healing. I was just checking that there were any modifiers if you over succeed, but it doesn't look like there are.
No, I think I have to state that I want to add them.
Mm-hmm.
There are things that you can do, but no, I'm just making a bog
It
standard
increases
one.
the DC, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sure.
No, I didn't say anything, so that's all good.
Nice. So you guys use your 2 hours of crafting for the day, and just as you finish up, Freya walks in with the other two and with a short cleric in peach and gold robes, and she's sweating. She's got this fuzz of bleached hair at the tips. Right, where is the
this
sick
way?
gentleman?
I point to where they need to go.
And she examines him for a few minutes. You see her taking sort of vitals and basic medicine checks just because she doesn't know who would have done them before. And then she starts casting different spells and rituals. And she turns to you, Freya. This is very odd, but it appears that he is in a very deep sleep. Unfortunately, there is no way of knowing how long it will last. It may have been triggered by something in his own. And as actually she would have been examining his symbol, she sees his symbol.
Didn't we take? Yeah, we.
You guys didn't say you took it off. I wrote it down.
We talked about it though.
You did. You did talk about it. You're like, yeah, we should definitely do that.
And then we drank.
Yeah. She sees it, but she doesn't say anything. She just looks at it and she says, "Was he partaking in the? Was he praying to Junes with you?"
I believe so.
Okay, roll a deception check. Or actually,
I don't.
Did you?
That's a grey area one. You can argue it both ways.
Performance.
I guess if you because you said he was, and you don't know if he was, it's technically a deception, isn't it?
I said I believe so.
No, yeah, it's deception, 100%. You said you believe so, yeah. So yeah.
Deception. 12.
Okay. She rolled real bad. Okay, and yeah, she looks at it and she's like, yes. She kind of puts it back down with a sort of, I don't know, emotion. There has been lots of bad worship going on in the city. I've been writing about it and reporting about it, as I'm sure you've been aware.
Yes.
But yes, I'm afraid I cannot help your friend. He may wake up tomorrow, or he may never. I'm sorry. Is there somewhere safe that you can take him?
Not really.
I'm not from here.
We don't know where she is. Did she leave the house? Wasn't she in?
No, we don't know where she is.
There was no one in that house.
We do, yeah.
Oh yeah. No, wait. Who was he talking to? He was talking to that guard before.
You are all here together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm afraid I cannot help you past this. We have very little resources down here, and I could see if I could write to the chorus and see if we can get some kind of funding to help pay for his stay here, but it'll be weeks until we see anything.
Let's talk to Kaz and see if she can do anything. She might at least be able to find somewhere where we can dump him for a few weeks.
He's dead weight at this point. I'm tired.
I don't know how safe this tavern is, but could we buy the room for a month?
Thank
a
you
week?
for your help.
That is okay.
May the goddess shine upon you.
May the dawnlight be with you yourself. Come to me. And she looks at you and kind of takes you by the hands. Like, you've had prelates sort of like this before. It's something that they do with younger. It's almost like the teacherly behaviour. She's like, if you need anything, you come to me. This is a hard city to live in. She takes your, lets your hands go, and she turns and marches out.
Bye.
And she doesn't reply. She's gone.
Well, Joe.
What are you guys doing?
Or is it a coma?
Shall we ask? Well, I guess the only other solution right now is to ask the only person that we know who lives in the city full time.
Ask if she wants to Aurus it.
That she will not Aurus it. I can tell you that for free.
Well, he's not going to do anything.
Wait, should we leave him at Eskil's house?
Leave him with, we don't know how long. We don't know how long Clayton was leaving. We don't know what Cook was going to do.
Yeah, but couldn't we just leave him at
Leave him in an
Eskil's
empty house.
And then Kaz can just check on him like every other day. She's on holiday and you can't just like...
She's got work to do. She's not going to be able to check on him every day.
Can you not ask
ask
the Windstorm crew to help us out if their soundscape's still here?
I don't know if that sounds...
I don't
What
know.
are we going to do? We're going to leave him on a ship and let him sail around?
See where he ends up.
They
See
were,
where he ends
Take
up?
some heavy cargo.
you guys would know they were long gone.
Yeah, they left pretty immediately. Like,
I'm sorry, I still haven't got my wits about me. I drank a little bit too much.
So who's in the city? Kaz, Clayton.
we don't know how long because Clayton said he was thinking of leaving.
Aura's guard person.
Yeah, but we don't really want to reach out to him because, like, he's loyal to Aura, but we don't know how loyal he's going to be to us. He might think that we did this.
There was that blacksmith as well.
Again, loyal to Aura, but he doesn't know who we are.
I briefly met him.
The blacksmith is good.
Who was there when Aura met him for the last time when he was at the door?
We were all in the
all
cab,
there,
but we were all in the car, but
I did meet him in my
You did meet him.
session 0.
Yeah. He was nice when you met him, but for those of you who are watching, obviously you don't know the details, but
he was like, "You can't stay here."
it was very obvious. It was kind of, as in like I'm going to relay what it was. He didn't even step out. He hugged Aura, and then he was like talking to him from behind the door, and then he gave him whatever, and then he
Fair
left.
Aura's a wanted man, and I think the best place for him is with criminals. I mean, we could always palm him off on my brother, but then we will die too.
I know it sounds absurd, but can we not just book this room for a while? We have enough gold to cover it.
I mean, we can, but again, how long are we going to be in the city for?
Well, maybe we can just worry about this when we leave.
Cool. If we're happy to leave him here, sure.
I know it's not. I know it's not the safest place, but is anyone going to look at him and look for him in the Coal and Petal?
This is true. But I would make a suggestion of, can we make him comfortable on the floor so that we all get a bed each night? I'm sorry, Eugene. I'm very, very sorry.
So in the circumstances, I do understand.
I mean, to
How
be fair,
horrible it was.
Moxie will be back at Kaz's. As of...
Why was Moxie not allowed to stay there then?
What were you doing that
doesn't
meant
Moxie
that...
have a room?
You just got back.
Were you using the room for something or something?
We weren't using that room, no? No, we were not.
I hope not.
No, because usually
What are you
people
talking
sleep
about?
in their beds.
Yeah.
So Sentinel wouldn't have been in Moxie's bed.
Yeah. I don't understand what's happening.
Okay, what's the plan, guys?
We're gonna hire this room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a week, maybe.
Is
I
there a
can-
room,
can
do they
I-
have a room that has
Should I
better
use-
security system?
I could use.
You could ask.
I could use. Did Aura give us the pick lock? I'm pretty sure he did.
You're gonna lock him in permanently.
Because we can't get him out there.
Okay, so what is the plan, guys?
So we're gonna hire this room.
Well, are we going to ask for an extra security room?
Yes. A
Okay.
room with a lock, at the very least.
They all, to be fair, they all do have locks.
Okay.
Oh, that's not too
They've got keys. So each of the rooms have
We are
keys.
not using the pick lock on it. We need to be able to get in here and check on them every so
that
often.
is true. Again, I don't have my wits about myself.
We should do a better version of the hair thing, though.
That was a very clever idea.
Was
How about we get a can of paint and we balance it on the top so that if anyone comes in, we know they've come in because there'll be paint on the floor. I heard about this once in a story.
Yes. Or just like a flower or something on the floor.
scary.
So we can see footprints.
That could also work.
And the hair.
Flour and hair is what we're going for.
Okay, so you
That's
go
our
to
security
the,
system.
You go to the lady.
Also, do you have some flour?
Sure.
Thank you. Can we have a bag of it?
No, you can have I'll give you a small cup.
Thanks.
The stew will.
So the inn was 5 silver a night. I'm pretty sure. So if you want it for a week, then that's going to be a whole 7 days you're booking it for?
Yes.
Okay. Quick maths.
Could we pay them a little bit more to check on him?
Sure. So it's 35 at the moment, and then 35 silver, so 3.5 gold. Yeah, you give her another gold.
How are we splitting this?
I'll pay for it.
Very generous.
He did right by me once. I need to do right by him.
So
can I put in 10 gold and say if anybody is, I don't know, loitering up there, can you let us know?
Roll a persuasion check. And this is also for looking after him.
I did say 10 gold to her as well beforehand, just so you know. No, I rolled a 3.
She's like, I'm sorry, I'm not too comfortable doing that. We happily. Have you told her that he's like unconscious?
Have we?
You haven't. You haven't.
yet.
I'm just asking if
Not
you
so
guys
far.
mentioned that. So you just said our friend's up there. Can you like check on? Can you just keep an eye on him?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm sorry, we don't really offer that. I can go up and is he going to be there long term and is he eating here?
At the moment, we don't think he's going to be eating.
Okay, well then, I can check in on him if you like. Sure, I'll take a bit extra for myself.
And can you let us know if anybody, is
Asking about
him?
I asked you to roll.
Oh, was that the okay? Sorry.
So
fine.
she's happy to go up and check on him every now and again for the extra money,
Okay,
but
fine.
she's not happy to spy.
Fine. I'll say 10 gold then.
This isn't the. Wait, is this the nice?
This is the nice one.
The nice lady. Okay.
Cool. Fine.
How much do you give her?
I said I offered 10.
10
so I'll
gold.
keep
Okay,
it 10.
yeah. So
That's fine.
she's like a little bit surprised. So she's like, okay,
A deal's a deal, I suppose.
right, okay. And what are you guys doing then? What is the plan for the day?
We should go to the alchemy guild. Our archivist.
Yes.
Yeah, we also need to message Farrell as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
We definitely should have done that a few days ago. I don't know if he's going to be
And
able
we
to
need
get here in time.
to work out ball tickets.
We need to go back to the conspiracy board.
Okay.
Wait, so what are we doing?
Well, we need to have a chat and a catch up about what we've uncovered so far, and ball tickets.
Conspiracy board, ball tickets.
Next
Job.
I have a question.
Oh God.
Would it make sense to go to the archivist first in case that gives us anything to add on to the conspiracy board? So we do that, then when we get back we message Pharaoh and look at our conspiracy board and add.
May I
When is
ask,
the ball?
5 days.
may I ask a favour as well? Whilst you're at the Archivist Guild, am I right in saying the library is a shared space but they have their own different sections?
Yes.
I might do some research if you don't mind. I'll be in the same space. I'm not going to be far, so you can just,
Do what you need, buddy.
If you need me, come and get me, and obviously that's way more important. But just, I would like to read some books, and there is something I need to look at.
That's cool.
Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
I'll be close by. I'm not going anywhere.
It's alright, you'll hear us when we shout for you.
Yeah, just grab me. As I say, I'll drop my thing immediately and come and help.
Okay, so today is jobs, research, and
Conspiracy.
potentially
Oh, is this day
conspiracies.
2? Do I need to go and pick up my stuff? Or is that tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Right.
It'll be finished, 2 whole days. Okay, and with that, we will end today's session.
Tomorrow we get shit done.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.